Deck of Crotchety Things presents Geriatrics and Goblins Part 3. Here's about where we left off in Part 2.
To be having a word with wee man Arville. He's the money lender in the area, and he's in charge of all the money, really.
There's me man Arville?
I can call him wee man. You don't call him that.
Wee man.
Call him
Gotcha.
Mr. Dirgedown.
Mr. Dirkstow?
Dirgedown.
Birchdown. Tim, remember that. Birchdown. Is he also a halfling? Got a lot of halflings in this place. I'll fit right in.
I'll come and bring him back in a bit.
Alright, cool.
Maybe you'll want some tea for your skin.
It's just a minor condition. My friend's got a much worse case of it.
Okay. She goes off to go find him, and it's around about this time that the other two wander into the inn.
I just kind of wave them over. Come on, we're eating stew and bread and drinking.
Oh, I
I
love
like
stew and drinking.
As you settle down around the table, Mally comes back with Mr. Dirgedown. And here are the adventures I was telling you about. The powerfully built dwarf wears expensive clothing and appears to be healthy but very old.
Ah,
He sniffs
not a
indignantly
halfling.
as he looks over and says, I imagine these will have to do.
Have to do what?
We have
What?
no
We get
militia.
that a lot.
He stands by the side of the table and he doesn't offer his hand. Mally continues to speak. We have no militia, no guards, and we've already lost too many good men and women to the goblins. We sent out a call for help, for adventurers like yourselves to come out, find out why the goblins have suddenly turned violent, and put an end to the threat. Mr. Dirge down here has very kindly said that we will pay 500 gold once we're proof that the goblins won't be back again. He nods and chuffs out his nose again. Aye,
Who signed
Okay.
us for
What
this?
counts as proof?
that would be for you to decide, and for me when you bring it, he says in an emotionless and bland-faced.
We talking ears? We talking our word? We talking a bag full of heads?
I don't know what's doing there. But if you bring me a bunch of ears, I won't even pay you a penny.
Alright, well, I guess
And I'll
we'll
charge you a penny for every head you bring.
You know, why don't you talk to our friend Father Joseph here for a little while? We'll see how you feel about it after that.
So, you like heads, huh?
I just go back to sipping my alcohol and wait for him to get sick of talking to him.
After about 5 minutes of watching these two complete opposites interact, alright, fine, just, I don't know, do the ear thing, alright? Bring some ears.
I knew you'd see reason.
Did he see
All
reason
right.
or did he see Dr.
Moradin, give me strength.
Bag of ears, 500 gold. Sounds like a plan. Great.
Very good. Moradin's the god of dwarves, and you're a dwarf. The people in this town, Gip, are quite educated. I say we do it. Let's help them out. But I need an ale and some of that fine,
I got a
not
tab.
stale
I got a
bread.
tab. Yep,
Ooh.
I got a tab. Just order. You're good.
Mally, you saw these out. I need to not be here. He walks off. Mally disappears and comes back in short time with another drink.
I think he likes us, Gip.
I do too.
So wait, what?
I do too.
What are we doing?
Oh, we're gonna save the town.
What?
Goblin.
Yeah, they have a problem with these little goblins. We'll have to go down there and just, give them a little slap on their hands and say no, and that ought to fix it.
Oh,
Well, if I know goblins, and by some weird coincidence that has nothing to do with my skin, I do, I figured we either intimidate them, or hell, we could probably even just pay them off with some shiny rocks or some baubles or some stuff. They're really freaking idiots.
Are you by any chance salivating at pretty rocks and Just the idea of pretty rocks.
So many pretty rocks. I mean, it'll be difficult to part ways with him, but we could probably pay him off to move or something like that. We come back, get 500 gold pieces. Easy peasy.
You know, I
What
could
about
actually.
the part?
I know spells that will, make rocks pretty and shiny.
Right. The hard part will be the ears, so we'll just need to do some hunting, grab some big floppy ears, tell the dwarf that it's goblin ears. It'll be fine.
What
You
has
don't-
big floppy ears?
All sorts of critters. Wombats, deer, rabbits.
Got
Wait,
corn.
I thought it was the rabbit's feet that were lucky, not the ears.
Yeah, but the ears get you paid.
Well, those
We've
poor
been doing
rabbits
it
that
wrong
lose
this
their
whole
feet
time?
aren't very lucky.
It's lucky for us, not for them.
Oh.
I don't understand.
Yeah. There's no time limit. Enjoy yourself. Run out my tab. Go when you're ready.
Okay. Skipper Dana order some stew and some bread and
Where'd you find out at that mystical place?
that that I just need to look within myself to find the answers that I seek and to look before I leap. I should have known all along.
You paid money for that, huh?
Sounds
Money
like it
well
was money well spent.
spent.
That's good advice, Kip. I
Yeah.
think we could all learn a little something from that.
Thank you, Father Yusuf.
Yeah. Looking within ourselves and, of course, to Paylor. Or more than if you're a stinky dwarf.
Dwarves are
And,
stinky, yeah.
Hey, I'm in the same building still.
Oh, that's right. You kids don't say that these days. Oh, so sorry.
And Gip finishes off his drink and is like, I'm gonna need another.
Just as you finish down your drink, you feel a presence behind you, and you turn to see a male elf wearing brightly coloured clothes standing reservedly behind you. But Skimpadina recognizes it as her new friend, Tharimor.
Hey!
I have
You
heard
want
that
them?
you are here to help with the goblins.
That's right! How did you know? Oh, I should know, because you're
He
a
sort of
fortune
blinks
teller.
left, right. I know many things.
That's right.
You've been here talking about it for at least 45 minutes. That's how we found out. What can we do for you?
Is this the wise man?
This is the wise man.
Oh.
He set me on the right path.
I have some general and limited knowledges of the arcane ways, and I'm happy to put my name forward for any considerations you have for needing spells cast.
I once wanted to be a wizard once. I was a young man and I went to the cave with my friends and we were going to find some dragons and I got hit in the head with a rock and now I don't read good. But Mighty Paylor found a use for me. Wait, what was that again?
I too have approximate knowledge of many things.
Yes. Well,
So
if you require any of my services, you know where to find me.
You're not offering to come with us?
No, I am not.
Okay.
And he takes a bow and he sort of starts walking backwards away from you before stepping up and turning around and leaving.
Why doesn't
Seems
anyone want to come
trustworthy.
with us?
I'm gonna need another drink.
I've never wanted to give an elf a curly goatee more in my life.
Early goatee, yes.
Does he look like Jafar?
He looked like if Jafar shaved, yes.
That's spectacular.
Yes.
Jafar is one of my favorite villains.
He's definitely top 3 for me.
Ursula all the way. Ursula all the way.
Oh yeah, Ursula's great too.
Oh yeah, yeah. She had a
Never
great
underestimate the power of body language.
Ha!
Oh god.
I mean, she knows people.
Those poor unfortunate souls.
This is why you never spend time with your aunt.
So, we are at the inn. What do we do now, guys?
Does anything else go down, or is it just like, and then we
We're sitting
leave
there
and go do
eating and
stuff?
drinking.
So yeah, you're pretty much left to your own devices to come up with a plan now. You've been told there are goblins out in the woods. They've lost some people to the goblins already. They don't know exactly where the goblins are. So you'll probably either have to track them or get an informant or hope for the best.
Well, we could always dress ourselves up as a caravan. I mean, or we could just be an actual one. That Shen person was looking for Sten person was looking for another group of suckers. I mean, merchants to go, down the road. I'm assuming that the goblins will probably attack the next group if they look beastie enough. That could be us, and then we could question some of them.
Oh boy, Gip, you're certainly a smart boy. My teachings weren't wasted on you.
Yeah,
Not at
you've
all.
really shown me a lot of things.
Yes, especially the moral ones.
Yeah,
Yep.
Skip is an upstanding halfling.
So many moral things.
Okay. Tim says, well, we kind of know what direction those guys left in when they raided the caravan. Am I smart enough to think that?
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, I've got a reasonable int. It's nothing to write home about, but it's better than his wisdom and his charisma. I forgot about that. He's ugly.
See? Skin condition.
Everything's a skin condition. Did you see where my shoes went? It's a skin condition.
Skin condition.
Hey, I can't find that IOU from
Skin condition.
It's from the skin condition. It makes me steal.
Do, do we
It's
need
ignorant,
anything?
man. It's ignorant.
I have sticky fingers from the skin condition.
Yeah, it makes my fingers sticky.
If you drop stuff,
Not my
skin
fault.
condition.
Stabbed a guy, skin condition. I don't know.
So, why don't we head out, see if we can figure out where they came from. Head back to the caravan and see if we can figure out a general direction of where they were coming from or where they went to.
Yeah, we try that too. I'm no tracker.
Is anybody a tracker?
Not me.
Hey, Faith, do you remember that thing that we said in the Ranger section of the podcast?
Oh, you mean about survival?
And how tracking is very rarely taken by anyone at the table?
Yeah.
Unless they play a Ranger where they get the feat for free.
Oh my god.
It's almost like we're not entirely full of shit.
Guys, we're in an inn full of
What are you
halflings.
talking
There's
about?
gotta
We
be
are
a
full of shit.
ranger here.
I said entirely.
All right, we check the dark corners of the inn for rangers.
Is there anyone called Strider here?
A one-legged halfling steps up. It's ironic, but yes.
You're hired.
Nice.
He has one leg.
All right.
Nothing a little
we're gonna-
prestidigitation can't cure, right? It's a skin
That's
condition.
exactly something that prestidigitation can cure.
Skin condition.
I'll just strap you to Tim. You can point.
Master Blaster.
Oh, I don't know anything about the outdoors. I've not had a leg for years.
Oh, your name's just Strider. Oh,
Yes, it's ironic.
it is ironic.
I think it's cruel.
It's a cruel
that's like-
irony, yes.
Like naming a lion with a big old blemish on their face, Scar.
Yeah, imagine that.
This guy's
I did
gonna
not
be the
have a
next
nice
villain.
mother. She would, and he just starts going on. You can just feel this build up of woe is me coming as he gets ready to just unleash this torrent of his childhood.
Anyway, let's go to the woods and see what we can do by bumbling around.
Yeah,
let's do
There, my boy.
that. This guy's got problems.
Father Joseph will give him a a nice hug and pat on the back. He'll slip him a gold piece.
Aw,
Here, go
Thank
buy
you, sir.
yourself a leg. I mean, a fake one.
That's how he found me.
So you make your way back to where you saw the goblins before? Is that
Sounds
right?
good. That's
Yeah. As long as it's not going to be nightfall by the time we get there.
No, it'll be fine. Right, so you re-arrive at the place. It seems to have been untouched since the last time you were here. And if you want to start
Raided
looking
by
for
animals?
it's only been a few hours. I don't know
okay.
yet. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Makes sense, yeah.
So
Cool.
I'll roll a survival check to see if I can find anything useful.
Do we do those untrained?
Yeah,
Yeah.
can.
Yes. Up to
Might
DC
as well
10.
all do it then, just to...
I got a
Oh,
12.
up to DC 10?
It's fine. She's already found them.
Alright, sweet.
Oh, yay.
Look,
Hey there.
feet.
What do I find?
Whoa.
You find footsteps.
Look at all these tracks.
Hmm.
They're just going everywhere.
Yeah. And they
Yeah, the
aren't
goblins
shaped
were
like
so-
anybody else's feet here.
I bet you they belong to someone.
Hey.
Y-
kind of
yes,
shaped
Father
like-
Joseph. Yes, they
The goblins were quite weighed down, so they left some heavy footsteps away.
Haha.
They look kind of like Gip's footsteps.
You're
Oh, no, they
right.
don't. Oh, it's because of the weight of the stuff that they're carrying. It's warping the feet.
Oh. Hang on.
You're not going to sense motive again, are you?
Yes, I
Aha,
am.
I win.
No.
I win. I got a 10.
That seems reasonable.
Oh, yes. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. The mud, it moves around. It's been hours, after all. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
mm-hmm. I gotta start wearing shoes.
Ah, yes, like normal halflings, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't
That
wear
don't
shoes.
have skin
Fuck.
conditions.
Yeah. Gotta get some flippers. Anywho, let's go that way. Yeah.
If halflings wore shoes, there would definitely be those shoes that cup the toes.
Yes, like the
Those are
foot,
so weird.
the ones that are shaped like feet.
Yeah.
Monkey shoes.
I don't know what they're called. They're just terrible.
We
They
call the
make a
toe
man
socks
wish for
monkey
Crocs.
socks. So we call the shoes monkey shoes.
Okay.
Oh.
So yes, as you follow this trail, Skimpadina and Gip sort of jog on ahead because they're able to move between the thick trees and branches much easier. But you do eventually find yourself at a rise. On the one side, you can see a ridge, which overlooks the side of a hill. As you move along here, you can see that the path leads to an opening. Inside said opening, you can see a pair of goblins and a pet dire weasel.
A dire weasel.
Oh snap!
Oh, snap.
Dire weasel. Uh-oh.
So you are all about 100 feet to the left of where you actually are.
Ah,
Dire weasel.
there we are. Okay.
All right,
We catch up.
I
with
got
you
a
guys.
plan.
What's the plan?
Okay, here's the deal. I tie all you up, right? Stay with me. I tie all of you up. Loose knots that come off real easy when you pull. I walk you up to those guys, and I put on a masterful disguise that makes me look like a goblin, right? And then I tell them, look, I found some humans and other things for us to eat. And they go, oh, wow, that's a great idea. And then when they come to grab you, you spring your attack on them.
Yeah.
Goblins actually eat people?
I wouldn't know, but I assume that they would.
Uh,
You.
You wouldn't know.
But, but I don't know. What if they don't eat people? What do we
If
do
we
then?
can't get out of the strap, Skip.
Well, you would just pull. I would make yours especially loose. It's not like I would just hand you over to these goblins to be eaten. That'd be crazy.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
doing a sense motive.
I
Wise.
legitimately actually don't want to do that. He's just kind of reflexively shifty.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I got a 16.
So yeah, if that's absolutely honestly your intent.
Yeah, it is. Yes, I'm not planning on handing them over.
I love that everyone's rolling sense motives against the things that you're telling the truth on.
Finally.
Well, okay, Gip, you're pretty smart.
We'll go
Okay.
along with
It's
it.
like there's an illithid just standing like in the room with like a fake mustache over. He leans over and he's like, "Oh yes, would you like some cake?" And he's offering you. He's got a plate of cake in his hand, and he's offering it to you. Like, no, I don't think that's real.
That's not
Mustache
real
is so
cake.
This
convincing.
isn't an offer. You're clearly up to something here.
It's kind of like the meme where it's like everyone's trying to tame this, super duper angry homicidal goblin, but a shopkeep, like a cheerful shopkeep's like, yeah, I need help with this thing, and they're just like, oh, sinister.
All right, I'll take 10
Okay.
and do a use rope check to tie fake knots on everybody.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
And then I'm gonna have to probably make a bluff check to make everyone think I'm taking off my disguise.
Yes, go and.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the thing. So I'll make a bluff check for that.
What you do is you find some magic puddle water.
Oof, that is hard to not beat. I got a 10.
And you won your last one with it. So yeah, he does this weird thing where he just like peels off the upper pale layer of his skin.
What?
It's a skin condition.
Boy, that's
Gip, are you a goblin?
disguise. Gip,
You're rolling that 20. Oh my god.
Fine. Yes, I'm a goblin. But
I trusted you.
I'm not with these goblins.
Then why
We're
are
not
you
all
here?
the same. Because I want to clear these goblins out.
Why though?
Because they're evil? Alright, that's another bluff check.
Well, I mean, no, they are
There
evil.
we go, that's better. There we go, bluff check 24. It's because I think they're evil.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I guess that's fair.
Yeah, they're giving us all a bad name, and I want to not have a bad name.
Okay, but. And that concludes part 3. Special thanks to Tom from Tabletop Audio for our theme music, Chris for our sweet art, Greg, Adam, and Liam for adventuring with us, and an extra special thanks to you, dear listeners. We hope you'll join us for part 4.